You're watching the Sunshine Coast April Fool's Run Half Marathon from Gibsons to Sechelt. My name is Duane Burnett. You're watching Coast TV. Welcome to coverage of the Sunshine Coast April Fool's Run Half Marathon from Gibsons to Sechelt. My name is Duane Burnett. You're watching Coast TV. We're going to show you a half hour of some of the awesome highlights from this year's April Fool's Run. Behind me, you can see here at the Gibsons Community Center is the racers very excited, getting ready, doing stretches, having that last little bit of banana or coffee before we head off for a 21.1 kilometer race. We're here with organizer Teresa Nightingale at the start of the April Fool's Run. Teresa, how many participants do you have here today and where are they coming from?
Actually, this year is going to be a record year for participation. We're at about 580 people right now total, including all the relay runners. And about a fifth of them come from on the Sunshine Coast, and the rest are mostly from the Vancouver area, but we have a whole bunch of people from other places like Calgary and other places in Alberta. We have a huge group from Australia. There's a group of 24 high school girls that are coming out to run all as relay teams. We have people from as far away as Denmark and other places in the States, across Canada, so it's quite a mix. It's a part of the Lower Mainland Road Race Series, which is a new series as of last year. There's 10 races that are all in the Lower Mainland area. And what people can do is they run at least 5 of those races and they can qualify to get age group prizes at the end. They score points every time they place in one of the races. And our event is number 4 in the series.
I'm here with Kim Dirksen from Gibsons. Kim was the first local ladies winner of last year's April Fool's Run. Kim, can you tell me how many times have you done this race?
It was my first time last year.
And tell me some of the challenges that you encounter along the race starting from Gibsons.
Gibsons, it's pretty flat as you're going down past IGA down to Chester. And then it's really when you get into Roberts Creek that you start to get up and down those hills. Marlene's really the big hill that kind of takes a toll on you, but other than that Portage Hill, it gives you a bit of a challenge, but from there on to the end it's pretty downhill from there.
Now can you tell me, how do you train for an event like this?
This year anyways, I definitely just put a lot of mileage in, as much as I could, every Sunday doing a long run as long as the distance that I'd be racing today, maybe even a bit longer, just to kind of get your body used to it and yeah, get the feeling for it. What's
the appeal? Why do people run and why do people do half marathons?
I think the appeal is just the self-accomplishment for it. I know that was what it was for me last year, and then just knowing that you can do that and wanting to work on your own personal bests.
Now, do you do any other races or runs on a circuit?
Yeah, I like doing 10Ks and half marathons. I've been training with a track club right now, working on speed work, but primarily I go around to the North Shore and do as many races as I can.
Thank you very much for coming and have an awesome race today.
Thanks.
My name's Wendy Morris and I live in Gibsons, and I'm raising money to go to Reykjavik, Iceland to run a half marathon in August. And what it is that the Canadian Diabetic Association has the Team Diabetes, and they get you to do races and walks and things all over the world. And we have, for our Team Diabetes Reykjavik, we have 200 members across Canada. I think I'm the only one on the coast. So anyway, I've been training with the April Fool's Run since January, and I'm doing the run today, trying to promote diabetes. And what we do is we raise money for the Diabetes Association, and it goes to services like the kids camp that's on the coast, and also research. So,
why Iceland?
Iceland. Well, I think they want to get us to a place that's kind of bizarre. It means that we have to make a big effort to go. And there is something about raising the money to be doing something kind of extreme. And that's what we're doing.
And why diabetes?
Why diabetes? Oh, I've been diabetic for almost 30 years. I'm a type 1 diabetic, which is the juvenile type. I wear an insulin pump. And when I'm running, it's kind of a challenge to keep my blood sugar stable, and that's one of the challenges that I like to do. I like to run, and it's a big challenge.
Now, what's different that you have to prepare for a race like this compared to the other racers when you have diabetes?
Okay, well, there's always a lot about the food. You know, they say have a big carb meal the night before. You can't do that as a diabetic. You have to keep your blood sugar as stable as possible. Just me being excited, being interviewed and starting a race, my blood goes a little high, and then you have to take more insulin and just try to keep it steady through a race. So it is a big concern during a race.
Now, are you eating food through the whole race, or do you have a power drink that you're drinking?
I have juice, I have sugar tablets, I have my glucometer, and some water. And so every half hour I check my blood.
Excellent. Thank you very much, and good luck.
Thank you very much. Thanks.
I'm here with Nicola and Tash. You're not going to believe where they're from.
Perth, WA, Western Australia.
Welcome. Now, what brings you ladies all the way to the other Sunshine Coast?
We're on a tour from WA and we're doing some cross-country running in Canada and just here to have fun and do some running.
Excellent. Now, what are your ladies' goals today on this half marathon?
We're going to do our best and have some fun.
Excellent.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Have a great race.
Thank you.
I'm here with MP John Wesson. John's been training all year. He does the races at all of the local parades and events, and now he's doing the April Fool's Run. John, what were you thinking?
Well, Duane, it's great to be here. We've got a sunny day. We've got hundreds of people out. You're wearing your spectacular hat, and everybody's in a good mood, so why wouldn't you be here?
Now, I understand this is something really personal and meaning to you because you started something towards fitness at the Ottawa level.
When I became an MP, it became clear it was one of the unhealthiest lifestyles you could imagine. So much sitting, so much eating unhealthy things on airplanes and committees. And so I got together with some other MPs from each of the other parties, and we created the Parliamentary Fitness Initiative. So what we do is we've got the coach of the Olympic swim team, we've got a national running coach, and they're volunteering their time to get MPs and senators out on a regular basis to run, swim, or bike, or walk. The idea being that MPs ought to be role models. We ought to be out there. We're not all really fit necessarily, but we can show our commitment to fitness. Good for the country, good for the economy, good for the health of every individual.
Now, what kind of preparations have you done to get into this race, to be ready for today?
Well, I was in Mexico over the last few days on a human rights issue. There's a Canadian down there who's been in jail for some time, so I was trying to help him. And I've been running there, hotter climate, pretty difficult race conditions, and so I thought that would be good preparation for this.
Excellent. Good luck. Have a fantastic race, John.
Well, thanks. Really looking forward to it. Good luck to all the other runners, too.
Thank you.
All right.
It's just 30 seconds to start time, and there are hundreds of people lined up at the start of the race, and probably just as many people hoping to get that fantastic shot of the start of the race as we head from Gibsons to Sechelt on a 21.1 kilometer half marathon. All right, we're here at one of the relay stations where we're going to have a big changeover. It's the first one on the race, are we at?
Yeah.
And now, can you tell me what your name is?
I'm Cindy Parkin, and I'm with the Lotus Sports Club.
Now, why are you out here today, and what brings you out? What's going on?
Well, we're actually using this relay as a cross training. We're outrigger paddlers, and we have 2 ladies teams here today. So that's a total of 8 of us out here. And we've been cross training for about 2 months. And it killed us at the beginning, and now we're actually really excited because we're going to do it.
Now, how have you guys been training for this?
A lot of verbal, positive.
Now, it sounds like this is your posse over here.
Yeah, it is.
Hi, ladies.
Hi. We started 1 minute on, 1 minute off, and that was a real workout, and we've worked our way up to running 5 kilometers. So.
Wow, well that's good, and congratulations. We're going to catch the changeover in just a minute.
Is that Nula? That's Nula. Come on, Nula. Where is she? Come on, Nula. All right, Nula. There she is. Come on, Nula. Good Mark. Woo. Hey, Nula. All right. Come on, Mark. All right, Mark. Come on, Margaret. I'm going to have to run faster to get the ball.
You're watching the Sunshine Coast April Fool's Run Half Marathon from Gibsons to Seashell. My name is Duane Burnett. You're watching Coast TV. All right, we're here at the finish line of the April Fool's Run. These runners have just come from Gibsons to Seashell in the beautiful Davis Bay. It's an hour and 8 minutes into it. We're expecting the racers to start coming really fast now. We'll get a few of our first place winners, the men's, the ladies, some of our locals, and then a huge rush of hundreds and hundreds of runners at today's event.
Congratulations, Jason. Now the question will be, all right, congratulations.
Hey, thanks. There you go. Some of them will help you.
Good run. Holy smokes. Thank you.
Thank you.
Wow, excellent.
All right, we're here with Jason. He's the first across the finish line. Jason, where are you from?
Squamish.
Squamish. Now, what brings you to the beautiful Sunshine Coast today?
I came out 2 years ago and ran it, and I know the course is just amazing. I like the hills, and this is a little bit of a hilly course. So.
Let's talk about that. Can you take me through each of the stages and how that affects you as a runner? The hills, the flat areas.
Well, right on the first 600 meters describe it, because you're on a flat, but then it climbs a hill, and that first 5K, it's kind of up. So if you're not used to it, you build up the lactic acid, and maybe your heart rate goes up a slight bit over your lactate threshold. So it's hard to recover if you're not used to it. And then the second, third of the race is a couple steep hills, and then the last one is undulating, so it just keeps going. So you really got to be used to changing up your cadence, small steps, also used to striding out when you're going downhill. If you're not used to that, yeah, you pay for it. So
you're not even breathing hard. How do you train for something like this?
Yeah, I've been training a little bit harder, so I actually had a little bit of a cold coming into this. So I never ran as fast as I know I can right now, but I'm building up for the BMO Vancouver Marathon, and then next up for me is 2 weeks from now the BC 10K Championships in Victoria, Times Colonist 10K.
All right, you came in second. How did the race go for you today? Can you describe it from the start to finish?
Yeah, so I had no idea how fit I was today, so I just kind of took it easy for the first 10K or so, and I felt really good when I had the major climb at around 15K or whatever it is, and I was able to make up some time on the third place finisher. So yeah, I'm really happy with how it went, and you know, it's so beautiful you get distracted about how much it hurts, so that's good.
Congratulations, our first lady across.
Thank you.
Catching your breath.
Thank you.
Catch your breath. Tell me how the race has been going for you today.
It's beautiful.
Can you describe how the stages are?
Oh, it's nice. Kind of, you have a chance to have nice downhills, so chance to catch up, and the uphills you feel like you have the strength to do it, and really nice finish, a nice fast finish, and couldn't ask for a better place to have a race anyways.
How did you prepare for today?
Just run out every day. Catch some time whenever I'm not busy taking care of my daughter. So.
Now, do you do a lot of races?
This is my first one in a few years since my daughter. So.
Congratulations. Yeah. Are you going to race again?
Oh, definitely.
What's your next race? You got one in mind?
I'm looking at a trail race, a North Shore trail race in the end of May.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much. I had a lot of fun.
Excellent.
Okay, thank you.
Congratulations, our second lady across the course. Can you tell me how the course went for you today? What was good and what was bad?
Oh, it was good. It's nice. I like how it's undulating. It kind of breaks it up a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it was good. Good crowd all the way along. People out in front of their houses, and love that. And I was born in Sechelt and grew up in Roberts Creek, so.
Now, did you have some hometown people here cheering you on?
I moved away a long time ago, but yeah.
What's next for you?
Sun Run.
The Sun Run.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming to the coast.
Thanks.
Kim, first lady across the finish line. Congratulations.
Thanks.
Can you tell me how the race went for you?
It wasn't bad. I felt a lot stronger than I did last year, but still a tough race, that's for sure.
Can you take me back through the race and describe the different course sections and what the challenges were?
I'd say the hardest part was when you get to Marlene, because you're just past that halfway mark and you got to get back up that big hill, but after you do that, it's all downhill from there. So.
Now, are you happy with how you did today? Do you think you could have done better, or?
I think I could. I can still get faster, but I got a PB today, so that's all I can really ask for.
Wonderful. Congratulations.
Thanks.
All right, we're here with Kim's dad. Now, I want to know, is there a rivalry between the two of you?
Oh, I think so, yeah. She pushes me hard to try harder, so yeah, there is a little bit.
Do you train together?
Yeah, we do. Yeah.
Now, what do you do to push each other on that extra second or two?
Oh, little kind of internal competitions, little jabs now and then, but it's all in good fun. I like to see her do well.
Now, can you tell me how the race went for you today? Can you kind of tell me from the start to the finish as you went through each stage?
Oh, it was good. The weather was perfect. Lots of people on the course, so lots of encouragement as always. And started a little bit too fast, but seemed to feel good. So yeah, it was good.
Does that make a difference when you're running, when there's people, spectators cheering you on, or do you not even hear them?
Oh no, we hear them for sure. It's a lot of encouragement. It's really good. Helps you pick it up, helps you keep going.
Now, what's next for you? You got another race planned?
The Sun Run.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right, we're here with Darth Vader. Darth, how do you find this course today?
Yeah, it's pretty sweet. Yeah, kind of downhill. Yeah, nearly overheated a couple of times, but it was okay. Yeah, used my Jedi mind tricks.
Did you run the race with the helmet on the whole way?
Yeah, the whole way. Yeah.
That is amazing.
Thank you.
And can you tell me if you're planning any other races coming up?
Yeah, the Times Colonist 10K. If they let me on the islands, hopefully I can get in there. Yeah.
What do you do to train for a race like that?
What do I do? Oh, I run pretty long some days. I'm actually training for a 10K. So this is just my long run for the week, and training for the Times Colonist 10K and the Sun Run. Yeah.
Would you show our camera who you really are underneath that mask?
Oh, okay, yeah, sure, why not? Yeah. Yeah. There we go. Good morning.
Thank you very much. We're here with race organizer Teresa Nightingale. They do an outstanding job every year, her and her husband Larry. Now tell me, how is this year's event turning out compared to past years?
Well, for one thing, we do have that record number of participants. Our winner today, Jason Luteet, he was second place a couple of years ago when they all ran like way under the previous times, and he was a bit slower today than his fast time before, but still way ahead of the second place, and I still think quite a bit faster than last year's winning time. But so far, yeah, our top three are pretty sure well under last year's times.
Now, I know that I said that you're the spearheader of this massive effort, but there's a lot of volunteers and sponsors. Do you want to give a shout out to them?
Yeah, definitely. We couldn't do it without all those volunteers and the sponsors for sure, because they basically allow us to put this on without charging people, $100 each or something. We got all this food donated from IGA, and we got the money from Coast Cable, and all these lots of supplies that are donated or given to us at a deep discount. And then all our volunteers, we have about 70 people, that are coming out and doing all sorts of jobs, everything from package pickup to course marshalling and doing the food tent, and they seem to enjoy themselves. They have a lot of fun, and they come out and do it out of the goodness of their hearts, and it's great.
Now, a lot of people are watching this at home going, gee, I'm going to make that my New Year's resolution. Now, I understand that you give a workshop and running clinic to learn how to do this. Now, what is involved in getting in the April Fool's Run? What can you tell our viewers?
Well, if you've never done a half marathon before, we have a clinic, runs January to race week pretty much, and we meet every Saturday morning. We have a group run, and we also give you like a program that you can follow during the week, and all the clinic members can get in touch with each other. They can get together and do runs and workouts together, and we give advice, and it's a great way to keep motivated. And when you're running with other people who have the same goals, it really gets you out there. I find, especially they talk to each other and say, oh, have you done the workout this week, and then it makes you go out and do it. And we have different levels. There's beginners for people who have maybe never done a half before, but they've already run maybe 10K or something. Like if you're an absolute beginner, you haven't even run 10K, and I would say do the Sun Run program first, and then come to us the next year. And then we also have an advanced level for people who are sort of seasoned runners, and they want to just run a seasonal best or a personal best and have a really good half.
Now, where can we go and get more information?
Everything's at foolsrun.com.
Excellent. Thank you very much. Teresa really deserves a lot of applause and a huge bouquet of flowers. She does an amazing job every year.
And
Thank
so
you.
does Larry.
And Larry and all the volunteers.
You don't see him, he's behind the scenes, but he's like my biggest volunteer. He's out there setting up the course at 4 in the morning, and he's taking it down right now already. And I'm the front person that people see and email and phone, but Larry's doing all this hard work in the background, so he deserves a big round of applause.
What a true team you both are. Thank you.
Thanks.
You've been watching highlight coverage of the 33rd annual Sunshine Coast April Fool's Half Marathon from Gibsons to Sechelt. We're going to finish off with the award ceremony. My name is Duane Burnett. You're watching Coast TV.